Hidden deep in the scenic hills of the Garibaldi Highlands stands the home of the Kermodes, known as Quest University Canada, an institution unlike any other. Amongst this unique educational program exists the mecca of all courses, faith and virtue. 20 academically inclined minds in a small confined space with great chairs and construction out the window, coming together in harmony to take on the philosophical gauntlet that is Plato, Homer, Aristotle, Thucydides, and Euripides. Through the detailed discussions and often heated debates of these texts, the class constructed questions that were derived from the main themes of the text. 3 students courageously came together as one to further explore these questions and open them up to the Quest community.
What does it mean to live?
To live is to accept one's insignificance, and that will open the passageway for everything else that's great.
Living is when you're both happy and proud of what you're currently doing.
To become aware about your actions, about your things, about your daily activities, to rethink about the values that you have.
What does it mean to live? Living is, to me at least, pursuing your passion.
What makes one honorable?
If they live true to themselves, but they also consider like the greater good.
Honor comes from many different sorts of actions. I just feel like the main premise of honor is gaining the respect for your actions.
From what I understand about honor, what makes one honorable is an ability to follow through on that word. Put very, very simply, my father, when I grew up, instilled a conception of honor very deeply into the way we were raised. It's so very deeply into my cultural system, which is the Yoruba cultural system. I'm a Yoruba man, and honor is a massive part of that. As I said, following through with your words, so making sure that what you say, when you promise something to someone, you follow through with that is very important. I also think that part of that is allowing people to be fully formed human beings in and of themselves. So not encroaching on their freedoms, not oppressing them in any way, shape or form, not belittling them, not taking away from them their ability to be honorable also. And so for me, honor is anti-racist, honor is anti-sexist, honor is anti-homophobia, because that's the right thing to do. I think that being honorable means owning up to one's mistakes. It doesn't matter whether you make them or not, but it matters a whole bunch about owning up to them. I think being honorable is being loving with whatever that entails. And I think that more than anything else, honor comes hand in hand with responsibility, by which I mean that in Yoruba culture at least, a person's wealth, in terms of, if one were to consider wealth in the Western conception of the term, it would be money. In Yoruba land, a person's wealth was traditionally measured by how many people they could take care of, which doesn't have so much to do with money, and it more has something to do with responsibility. People have multiple needs. Those needs are emotional, psychological, social, as well as monetary, as well as physical. And if you can take care of many people's needs by being a good friend, a good lover, a good brother, sister, husband, wife, daughter, son, then I think you're doing something honorable.
What makes a person honorable? I think of my dad. And the reason I think of that is because he kind of always does the right thing, which I think is very honorable when it's not necessarily something that's like fun or maybe glamorous to do. He does it because he loves his family, and I think that that's like an honorable thing to do for someone's family, for other people that you love.
What makes one honorable is to fight for something that you believe in.
How do you love someone who you know will die?
I don't think that you choose to love someone. I think that just happens. I don't think that if they're going to die soon, then I don't think that would change whether you end up loving someone.
Like, you love them the same way you would love them if you knew they were going to live. You probably just cherish the moments more because you know that they're about to die. You're not going to be able to see them anymore or talk to them anymore.
You love someone that you know is going to live, so you give every moment that you can with them and hope for the best.
What you do about that person, I think it doesn't matter. You just want to spend every minute that you can with them. And that's a difficult question.
I don't think you can choose who you love, so you might as well make the best of it while they're still alive and have those memories once they're gone.
Just have to. It's like, people that you really care about, like your parents, your grandparents, and so on. It's inevitable. We all die, so you kind of love them to that point and beyond. Like, through your love, it kind of keeps them alive. So.
Love somebody who you know will die with wild abandon, with the truest way you can feel, and the most honest expression of our joyful impermanence.
My belief in love is that there's two major aspects to love. One is that love is based on a mutual and absolute trust, and the second is that if you love somebody, you would be more than willing to give your life for them. And so with that said, if somebody's going to die, how can you still love them? Well, you can still love them because with your trust in them and your value of love, you know that if you could, you would replace yourself and put yourself in their shoes. And you know that, and they know that, and that's how you can love somebody until they die.
The Quest community provided answers reflective of the bold diversity that exists within its student body. Questions regarding life and its various forms have always played an important role in everyday Quest conversation. Precisely why 3 questions motivated by foreign mythology were asked, presenting new perspectives on life, constructed by past concepts. Each step along the Fate and Virtue way presented new and unique challenges, all challenges expressed in intrinsic relationship with life as it is seen today.